Okay, Shabujan Bavet Etaita, Shabujan Skhumba here. One half of Thomas and Skhumba in the morning, Monday to Friday, 6 to 9. Yeah, if you don't know by now, then the problem is serious. I'm gonna give you my 24 Kaya moments since Kaya is celebrating 24 years. So yeah, I'm gonna take it back. Before I even joined Kaya, I used to listen to Kaya. I think my first moment with Kaya was listening to Skhumba Hlophe, who was coming in on a Saturday, and coming with those old school jams, you know, about Marvin Gaye, about Tons of Fun, Frankie Knuckles, and you would make love to songs on the radio. And we Saturday, when people they don't pay much attention to radio on Saturdays, and that was my first encounter of saying, wow, now I'm included to this show. Skhumba Hlophe, Fat Joe doing the breakfast show right here, Kaya 95.9. He had all these crazy things happening, like saying too much English. Why is the Fat Joe in there? Oh Lord, I'm still a listener by then. Now I'm listening to Fat Joe. I'm like, if they find this one, I stand a chance like the radio station. Because at the same time, I'm starting to get into radio, doing community radio here and there, and then they had Khomotso and Dundumiso in the morning. Yeah, if they say people have opinions, those two, I want an opinion. They are two. They speak their mind and they lie. I'm like, okay, from Joe, we are here. There's an opportunity, man, for me to be at Kaya, man. And then fast forward, another moment for me at Kaya was meeting the then MD Greg Maluk. It was Monte Casino. I was doing my comedy. Saw me and like, yo, how I introduced myself. I'm like, I'm Skhumba, and next thing, I was booked to come and perform on what would become the party of a lifetime, the Kaya Cruise. That's another moment. If you have never been to a Kaya Cruise, we have missed out on major, okay, they can beep this thing. We have missed out on major in your life because the Kaya Cruise was dead. Like, you go in on a Friday morning, everyone is happy already. You know when everyone is happy already, and you're still checking in, you're boarding. That party starts on a Friday, it ends Escape Masima on a Sunday. But the funny thing is that when I went to that Kaya cruise, Bob was supposed to be there, but because of the passing of the late Nelson Mandela, he had to come back to Jozi to handle the show. I mean, we just lost Mandela. We can't cancel the cruise. We are in Durban already because we arrived in Durban on Thursday. Bob had to fly, like they had to make plans for Bob to be here on a Friday morning. So Bob couldn't see me escaping. Greg says, yo, I think when we were at 180, I got to 180 on a Friday. I woke up that morning. I think like my stomach. When I'm like, I think I want to cancel on this guys because it's an opportunity now. And before that, on Fridays, they used to have Eugene Cause, who is one of the funniest comedians to ever come out of this country. So Eugene was not there for about 2-3 months. So there was that gap. So basically, I'm there. I'm not replacing Eugene, but there was someone here. I walk in. Bob was right now. I walk in. Bob looked at me like, let's do this. I'm like, the hot man laying us. So I gave him a moment. I made Bob laugh that day that he fell. Bob was here. Kuli Roberts was here. Khomotso Miso was there. Tiwos was coming in at moment 22. To draw forward, but there was no one on the mics. Like you see these mics, there was no one. I was left alone in the mic because Pop was on the floor. I don't know what I was talking about. But that's day one of me there, and then they said to me, like, we are next week. Let's see what next week would look like. Then that's day 2, that's the following Friday. When I left on that Friday, because people thought maybe when I left the studio, Clema was standing there with a contract saying, but you go sign nala. I never read my contract as a car until today. Like, but give me sign an Allah. I didn't ask why. I signed. 2 weeks later, I resigned. And I was on radio. I did 180 with Pop. So many moments in that show. You know when you walk in and you are about to make Pop laugh. I'm not talking about anyone else. I'm talking about Pop Mapena. But having a moment with Pop Mapena is something else. It's something great. And I think the one moment that made me nearly cried was one of the moments was when on a Friday, coming on a Friday, I'm so happy, Joe. Like I woke up very happy. Oh, Pop, I did. Emmanuel must talk. Because Pop told me, I didn't get it on the corridors to say Pop is leaving, going to Pano. He told me, Mpana, I think I've run my race at Kaya and I'm going to leave. Oh! I'm like, so when you leave, what do you mean? What happens to me? Because now you're leaving me here. Oh, Vanam, what's the lunch? At Papa, if they want you, they'll let you stay. When Pop left, I remember our last show, we did it on, because this new studio, before we had these new studios. We did it in a small studio now, because they were busy with renovations. Well, that was a very emotional show, but I knew that I said, Pop was the guy that gave me a shot, man. And Bob Greg gave me a shot, and that made my career to skyrocket. For a lack of better words, because I knew. rough. Because Good Friday turned out to be a beast of a show. Coming in once a week, 6 to 9 on a Friday. From 6 to 9, so many mistakes, but crazy nice mistakes where people will keep people tuning in. The numbers don't lie. With myself and Dumiso doing Good Friday in Umbali. Took it to another level. Another level. But hey, they always say good things comes to an end and then there's another moment. But before I give you this moment, and then there was Umvangeli. That's a story for another day. Umvangeli deserves a whole channel for himself. If you don't know Umvangeli, find Umvangeli. You know what I'm talking about. But we had so many nice moments at Kaya. But my latest, nicest moment that I've had with Kaya was been given the task to do the morning show. We've been saying this, I don't know how many times, me and Thomas, it's not the breakfast show of it. It's a morning show. Breakfast shows are the ones that have been done by these other radio stations. But in the breakfast show, we're doing the morning show. It's different. We're easy now. 3 months into the show, Kaya turning 24, me and Thomas turning 4 months. We're having so much fun. We're making radio to be fun again. So we have these nice moments. We have people calling the show. The show is called Thomas and Skhumba in the morning, but not everyone, every second caller calls in and say, hey, we love it in the morning. No one told them to do that, but it's because of how they create moments with us. So to Kaya, happy 24 years. Hope we get another 24 years. And yeah, right now we have the tightest, greatest, dopest lineup on radio. I don't care who says what. Thomas and Skhumba in the morning. T was 9 to 12. Unati, 12 to 3. Sizwe, 3 to 6. Kuku, 6 to 8. Pamela exact generations. Which generations? 8 to 10. And weekend we have Semi-T in the morning. We have Khumutomi, so you have DJ Keys. You have what's this Andy? Angazi why mamela abanye radio station, because there is no reason for you to even listen to people that are telling you what no. So we are going level. So it's a great time to be at Kaya and enjoying every moment of it. And I hope to be here for the next 24 years, like George Manyos. It's Georgie!